saying back and saying like Cook Kraken is saying Gigi came in swinging. She's coming in hot. Like a Drake song that nobody's listening to no more because Kendrick Lamar has a great album out that's been dominating and destroying Drake's career for the better part of, not the album, but Kendrick, the better part of a year and a half now. With that all being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all with a long intro. Gigi has Charisse Millz' sister on the phone, and things is getting spooky, ooky, ooky. RichTrapHouse.com. This is TNN Trappers Network. Let's get into it. Let's go.
So, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is because she had an official abortion under my name in New York.
Wait. Hold on. She had an abortion under your name? I just want to make sure I heard that correctly. You said she had an abortion under your name? Hold on, y'all. I think we lost her. It's sad about it's PCOS beating off at a driving her loud kings the sister and say even in the you know even it is beat her, and it's somebody loose so she bought her birthday gift. Oh, hold on, she's back, y'all. Hey, we got disconnected really quick. Sorry about that.
Yes, sorry, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good. So just go ahead.
Just quickly on what you were saying there too, right? How she's there promoting a woman getting their ass beat. Not you didn't she go on One More Chance and go for sympathy saying how Pleasure P beat her ass? Because that's her thing that she's going around saying that Pleasure P beat her ass and that he beat out a baby out of her.
Wow. Okay.
So if you're so called a girl who is a survivor of domestic violence, how dare you glorify somebody else getting their ass bust?
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. You know, I didn't understand why she was laughing at me being abused by Cannon. I don't know, especially like you said, if you're going through it yourself, I really didn't get the purpose of that. And I'm assuming it's because of the truth. Now, I did want to jump in really quick. You said that she had an abortion in your name. How do you go about doing that?
So, one day, she said it had something to do with my mom, right? She called and asked me for my social, right? She went down to abortion. It's easy to use once you have Medicaid. It's easy to once you say I got my social and my date of birth and the name to use that as an emergency abortion if you don't have your Medicaid card. So what my girl did was she asked me for my social, not knowing what the fuck. Now at this time I'm 17. Okay, never had a baby in my belly a day yet.
Okay.
She called me and asked me for my social, right? And I'm saying it had to do something to do with mom. So I was like, whatever, okay, no problem. Boom. Right? Then I guess she probably not sure how medical work at that time because she was young, but I was already starting my practicing in the medical field as doing my medical billing and coding. But once you have insurance and then any doctor office bills an insurance for any kind of procedure, you're going to get an explanation of benefits for that procedure.
Got you. Okay.
And of course, who else is going to get that because it's my Medicaid in my name because at the time I was living on my own at 17. Right? So who else got the explanation of benefits?
Right. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. So let me ask you a question. What is your relationship like right now with your sister and your mother?
Oh, I have nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. I wouldn't wish death because I that's not the way of God. And I won't disrespect my mother. I will tell the truth about my mother, but I won't disrespect my mother. But I will not deal with them ever again. After you side with a nigga that's not even yours, who threatened your niece and nephew, you have lost your cotton picking motherfucking mind, first of all. And you are such a fucking fraud. And then you have all these people on here so foolish. Because real Trinidadians says, no, yeah, you're born in Trinidad, but you're not a real Trinidadian. How you stop using fucking Jamaican patois and calling it Trinidadian?
Whoa. Whoa. So she just called Charisse out.
That's
Whoa.
not even yours. Who the truth? Oh, I have nothing to do with them. And nothing to do with them. I wouldn't
Charisse is a fake island girl, just trying to make it.
wish that's because that's not the way of God. And I won't disrespect my mother. I will tell the truth about my mother, but I won't disrespect my mother. But I will not deal with them ever again. After you side with a nigga that's not even yours, who threatened your niece and nephew, you have lost your cotton picking motherfucking mind, first of all. And you are such a fucking fraud. And then you have all these people on here so foolish. Because real Trinidadians says, no, yeah, you're born in Trinidad, but you're not a real Trinidadian. How you talk using fucking Jamaican patois and calling it Trinidadian language.
Mm.
That's how much of a fraud you is. I born in America, but went to school and is a Trinidad citizen, and I could tell you your own anthem before fucking you. That is how much of a... And tell me how me and you were born in 1988 if we come from the same pussy.
Yeah.
If we come from the same pussy,
Sheesh.
see how we born, and we definitely not no fucking twins. How we born in 1988? Tell me this.
I don't know. And let me ask you this. I know that your mother, and I hate to bring this up, but your mother and Charisse have both came on and said that you were jealous of Charisse because she looks better than you and that you're delusional and crazy. Why do you think your mother would get on a public platform and say that about her own child?
Because she's queen make a body.
So because you're natural, never had any work done, nothing like that, it just feels like you're less than her.
But mind you, I don't fucking look. I look hella fucking good. There's nothing Charisse had that I don't fucking had except for my own man. Sorry, I've always had my own man. Sorry, I don't share those things.
Right. Of course. So do you think that you will ever pack? Because I know that I know now you told me not to, but I've always tried to, get you to mend the relationship with your sister and your mother. Do you think you ever will? I know you tell me no, but will you ever try, or you think you will ever have a relationship with them ever? Even after he has threatened to kill shoot your children in the face, and do you think that you guys can somehow work past that?
No.
How the hell do you work past that?
No. For the simple fact of, baby, you have to take accountability first. And you would never take accountability because that's what they do. They never take accountability. As they did on the Clubhouse and said, I have mental issues and crazy because I'm airing out your truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, they're saying the same thing about me.
So tell me who's really crazy if what I'm saying is truth, and then you turn around and admit that, yeah, it's really true. So who really 730 out here?
No, for real. Because now she's saying that they're not married and who cares. And now she's telling some truth. But now her new narrative is I'm obsessed with her and blah, blah, blah. And they just keep creating these narratives because now I think people are actually...
I never understood how 730 is a reference for crazy, but whatever.
Starting to see them for who they really are.
So that's the problem, baby. It's a difference between not taking a disrespect and standing up for your shit, the shit that you did to people, over being obsessed.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because if people was obsessed, people would have been at your crib already.
Amen.
Because before you moved out, remember one more chance, aired out your motherfucking shit already.
Oof. Nasty.
So if you was really somebody of importance, they would have been at your doorstep already.
You're right. Bomba clot. Somebody said that in the chat.
That's Jamaican. That's Jamaican.
Somebody said that in the chat. There must be some Jamaicans in the chat. They must have in here. Okay, so yeah, so I'm sad. Like I said, sad to hear this, sad to see that, but you know what I'm saying? Too bad that she couldn't have your morals and values. It would have been a blessing for Legacy to have a relationship with her father and a woman of your morals and values. But she gained a new auntie, so it is all good.
At the end of the day, legacy is my. At the end of the day, my nephew is my nephew. At the end of the day, blood is blood, and I'm not begging for him, but I do wish blessings for him. So, as again, Legacy is his sister. So, Legacy is definitely my niece, no matter fucking what.
There you go. Amen. Amen. Amen.
And I'm not like you. I don't threaten people's children.
Right. No, absolutely. No, you haven't. And I told the chat, you know, like I said, you have stepped up in place of Luce Cannon and Charisse. You have bought Legacy birthday gifts on birthdays, Christmases. You have sent presents. You send presents just randomly. You have sent her money to go buy her little things. So you have definitely been an amazing aunt. I will tell the whole platform. She has definitely stepped up in place of Luce Cannon. Like I said, when Christmas comes, she bought Legacy gifts. When her birthday comes, she bought Legacy gifts. Like I said, she has stepped up in place. So, like I said, Legacy is not missing out on anything. There are people who have good morals and values and who have stepped up in place. So, but I want to thank you so much, and I want to take up too much of your time. I know you at work. I really, really appreciate you coming on, and I love you, sis, and I will talk to you later.
Love you too. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
And there you have it, man. Wild, explosive phone calls. Hear them first at TNN Trap News Network, man. Big love to Gigi. Make sure y'all follow her page. Give her a like, give her a comment, give her a good subscribe. Check out Big Gigi over there on her her YouTube channel. We up out of here on to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. But today, be at your best. You know the rest. Red dots to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone.